the Yonex Power Cushion Infinity or the 88 dial version 2? Which one is the better laceless shoe? Welcome back to another shoe review. My name is Howard and I'm an Olympic badminton player. I've been doing more badminton equipment reviews, so make sure you guys hit those 3 buttons for me and let's get into this video. The Power Cushion Infinity and the 88 dial V2s are currently Yonex's only 2 laceless models using the BOA fit system. With that being said, there are some key differences between these 2 shoes which we'll talk about today. I have separate reviews for each of these shoes which I'll leave the links for below, but today I did want to do more of a comparison video and show you guys the differences between these 2 models. As far as the design, let's get straight to the main difference. Although both of these shoes utilize the BOA fit system, the 88 dial has a single dial versus the Power Cushion Infinity, which has 2 BOA fit dials. If we take a closer look, we can see that the single dial on the 88 is connected to both flaps of the shoe, while on the dual dial system of the Infinities, one dial is connected to the upper flap and the second dial is connected to the lower flap. Another noticeable difference is the outsole. The Power Cushion Infinity has the older Hexa grip pattern outsole, while the 88 dial has the new radial blade patterned outsole. I've never had issues with grip on either of these patterns, but obviously the newer radial blade pattern is supposed to have better grip. The last difference that I think is minor, but you might also notice, is the heel tab. From behind, you'll notice that the 88 dial has a higher heel tab that is actually lined with cushion, versus the Infinities, which has a lower heel tab area, which isn't as padded with cushion. As far as the weight of the shoes, when I tried both of these shoes on, I couldn't quite tell a huge difference in weight of the shoes, but let's get the exact weights and see how they compare. Both pairs are US size 9.5 or 27.5 centimeters, with the Power Cushion Infinities coming in at about 310 grams. Now the 88 dials are coming in at closer to 330 grams. And just as I predicted, there isn't a huge difference, but the Power Cushion Infinities are slightly lighter than the 88 dials. Now that we've talked about the external differences on these 2 shoes, let's talk about the actual feeling. After trying both shoes, my main takeaway was that the Infinities were a bit tighter fit than the 88 dials. The 88 dial has a little more cushion, especially on the side areas around the ankle and also the tongue of the shoe, which is maybe why they're also a tad bit heavier. However, they were not as tight for me in the front section of the shoe, especially because I have narrow feet. And as I mentioned earlier, because you have 2 separate dials on the Infinities, you're able to tighten the front section flap separately. This doesn't go to say that the 88s felt loose at all. When you tighten them all the way with the single dial, they definitely felt locked in and felt pretty good on court. If I were to compare these to Yonex's other shoes, I would say that the 88 dials felt more like a Power Cushion 65, while the Power Cushion Infinities felt more like the Eris model. This means that the Infinities felt slightly lower to the ground for me. Now let's go over your color options and pricing. For the Power Cushion Infinities, there's 3 colorways which are all kind of metallic. There's an all red, an all black, and an all blue. And these are currently Yonex's most expensive shoe right now, sitting at just a little over $200 US. On the other hand, for the 88 dial V2s, they're slightly cheaper in the $140 to $170 range. There's 4 colorways for the standard fit. You have a white with neon, a gray with blue, a black with red, and a red with blue. And there's an additional 2 colorways for the wide fit, and those come in white with gray and black with blue. If you're in the market for an extra wide version shoe, you'll only be able to get that in the 88 dials because there's no wide version for the Infinities. Or if you do want a laceless shoe and want to try the BOA fit system, but you're a little bit more price sensitive, then I would say that the 88 dials might be a better option since they're a little bit cheaper. I hope that this was helpful if you're on the fence between these two models. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any other questions on these two shoes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.